Good with y'all, man. It's your boy G Zenko up in this bitch. And as you can see by the title of the stream or the video or the card that I'm currently using, you can clearly deduce who I'm gonna focus on this video. Yeah, it's the boy Jiraya, the frog Sannin, the sage mode god. Not the god because he didn't really perfect it, but yeah, he introduced Sage mode, the pervy Sage, Jiraya-chan. Yeah, he's definitely one of my favorite characters in the series. That's why I chose him in the first place. He has a really interesting story. That's also one of the reasons why I chose him. Very interesting story, very interesting impact and very important impact on the development of the series and the development of Naruto himself. And I can clearly, as y'all can clearly see, he is the biggest influence in Naruto's life. Yeah, he's probably the biggest one besides Iruka, which he okay. Yeah, maybe Hiruka is bigger inspiration, but Jiraiya is clearly the one who taught him the most and who made him grow up with his death. When he died, Naruto clearly grew up. He had to, or else he would like let the whole village die, and he would also die, get captured. But we'll get into all of those topics at their moment. Like, I'm gonna get into every single topic one at a time. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna talk about like right now? I'm gonna start with his introduction. Okay, I should probably start with chronologically, but I think it's better. Okay, I'm gonna do kind of chronologically because it's like easier to keep up with, because Kishimoto doesn't really like to give us the story of a character in a chronological way. They like to just throw around different moments in their lives, and we don't know which one they're actually talking about. Like, we can't really put them into perspective as to when they happened, like chronologically. Okay, so he's first introduced. No, not first introduced. I said I'm gonna do chronologically. So we don't know. I think we don't know. I don't know. Like, the origin, like his clan. Does he have a clan? Like, he probably does, but I don't know which one it is. What is his hair? That's like the biggest question in this whole video. What the fuck is that hair? Like, what is it? Like, is it an animal? What is that? Nobody knows. Shit. Why didn't he? What the fuck? Okay. Yo, I clearly hit Minato, but no biggie. So, we don't know a lot about his family or his clan, if he has one. We don't know what his hair is all about, but we know a lot of stuff about him, actually. He was the student of one called Hiruzen Sarutobi, who is actually one of the strongest Hokages. Okay, the weakest Hokage, let's just all agree that it's Tsunade weak ass. Like, she is weak. She is really, really weak. Like, compared to the other Hokages, she is ass, like, really ass. Not in terms of physical strength, because, yeah, like, not a lot of people can fuck with her strength. But in terms of, like, battle-wise, like, she can't really do much. Like, Madara totally violated her. Like, he severed in half. Like, he cut her in half, literally. And he didn't really try that hard. He had, like, Bushins using fucking perfect Susanos. That was really badass from him. Like, okay, I'm just gonna get a couple wood clones using the most powerful Uchiha technique to ever been used, which is the Susanoo. So yeah, totally fucked up all the Kages. I really think this is the weakest generation of Kages, to be quite exact. I don't know if you like agree with me, but the current generation of Kages, like Mizukage, Tsuchikage, and stuff, they are the weakest. Like Hashirama would shit on all of them, or Minato would shit on all of them. Even the third Hokage, Tobirama or Hiruzen Sarutobi, they would all take a shit on the current Kage. And if y'all don't agree with me, please go get educated. Okay, go get some education, cause you don't know shit. You a bum. Okay, I don't know how he's fucking me up like that, but oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I could have guarded that, but I didn't think he was gonna cancel it and use his jutsu, but I guess he did. Please, please, my friend, just go away. Okay, I think I can get him now. Okay, yeah. Okay, so chronologically, he is first shown like his earlier memories were of the two-bell challenge from Hiruzen. As you clearly know, it was the same challenge that Kakashi made to the Team 7 before they turned Genins, okay? They had to get the two bells out of Kakashi's like waist so they could become Genin. And yeah, Jiraya lost. Like if you didn't realize this yet, but Jiraya's team, like with Tsunade and Orochimaru, it is really like identical to Naruto's team. Tsunade is obviously Sakura in terms of medical, and if you realize, like, of course you realize this, but all three of them were disciples, like, of the three Sannin, like the legendary Sannin. So, but still before that, they had a lot of similarities. Like Orochimaru clearly resembles Sasuke in the way that he knew everything, and he was popular with the girls. He was a genius, basically. He could learn any technique with ease. He was really strong and smart. And Jiraiya was kind of dumb. He had a lot of potential, just like Naruto, but he was kind of dumb, and he had a crush on Tsunade, which represents Sakura. And Sakura is a strong girl. I'm not gonna mention Sakura because if y'all saw my video about how I hate her, you clearly know how I feel about her. But in terms of resemblance, Tsunade resembles Sakura in a way because she rejected Jiraiya, which represents Naruto. And yeah, they both learned how to summon frogs, and Tsunade taught Sakura how to summon what's her name? Yeah, that fucking slug, ugly ass slug. Man, I wouldn't let that shit heal me, bro. That shit's nasty as fuck. I don't give a fuck. I could die. That shit's not gonna heal me. So, and Sasuke summons snakes just like Orochimaru. So they're pretty similar. Just like Obito, Kakashi, and Rin's team, they are pretty similar too. Okay. So he loses the challenge and he gets stuck to the log, and Hiruzen teaches him. He doesn't teach him. He shows him the Kuchiyo Seno Jutsu, which is the summoning jutsu, and he summons Enma, which is the god of the monkeys, like the king or something like that. He was the most powerful monkey, and he summoned it with ease. And Jiraiya got like, he went Luffy mode when he sees Frankie's cyborg mode. He went crazy. He wanted to learn that like really quick, and Hiruzen told him he had to practice a lot, like train chakra, how to balance chakra, and how to do proper sealings, like not is it sealing? Yeah, seal, like hand seal. Okay. So yeah, that's he got really mad because he doesn't like practicing. What else? Yeah, so he tried to do the Kuchiyo Seno Jutsu, and as you remember, he failed. Like he did a reverse summoning because he didn't have a contract with any species of animals, and that way he did the reverse effect of the summoning jutsu, and he got transported to Mount Nyoboku, which is the mount of the frogs. Okay, and they were already expecting him to come. Okay, he was the great frog had a dream about a child of the prophecy, which was Jiraya. My god, Jiraya is slow as fuck, and Neji is super fast at attacking, so I'm in a really obvious... Okay, see, like, I can't even dash towards him because he's so quick. Oh shit, that was actually pretty lucky. So, he meets the frog, he learns... Look, I dashed to him and he attacked me still. This is fucking bullshit, bro. And I'm not gonna switch because, as y'all know, when I make a video about a certain character, I don't switch because the video's about him, so I'm not gonna, like, okay, play with Orochimaru just because Orochimaru has a faster attacks and he's a better character. Because, if you didn't know, Jiraiya really sucks in this game. Like, he's really slow, his Rasengan is slow as fuck. It's short, but it does a lot of damage, but it doesn't, like... Yeah, it's pretty weak, like... You can't really do much with it besides taking your enemy by surprise. Like, that's pretty much the only way you can hit this jutsu. Nice. Okay, I'm getting really off topic, and I'm not like talking like I wanted to. So then he talks to the Great Toad. He tells him about the prophecy, bullshit like that. He doesn't. He tells him that in his dream, the child of the prophecy wrote books and traveled all throughout the world. Okay, so Jiraiya does that because he believes that he is the child of the prophecy. He was always obsessed with power, not because he wanted to get stronger, unlike Orochimaru. He wanted to get all the girls, just like he said. He said that he wanted to get all the girls to himself, and that way he would get Tsunade, and he would get all the girls he wanted. That's pretty much his reason to live. Like, he doesn't have anything else to rely on except for ladies. Okay, so then after that, okay, he's gonna hit me. Okay, I lost. Wow, what a surprise! Jiraiya is so good, and I lost. Okay. He learns Sage Mode at a really early age, but he doesn't perfect it because, as the Sage Frog, like that Pa told Naruto, he couldn't spend a lot of time practicing because he had a lot of missions and stuff like that. So he didn't master the Sage Mode, but he started to learn it at a really early age. He took a lot of years to learn it. He still needed the help of the two wise frogs like Pa and Ma. He needed their help to channel natural energy, and okay, he starts getting stronger, and their three-man team, Tsunade, Orochimaru, and Jiraiya, start getting known as the three legendary Sannin because of their performance during the war. Okay, they're really strong. They fought Hanzo of the Salamander, and they defeated him actually, and that's where they met Nagato, Yahiko, and Konan. Jiraiya was their master because he wanted to teach them how to survive on their own and teach them ninjutsu so they can survive and not die in the war. So he taught them a lot of stuff. He spent 3 years with them, living with them, just so they could become stronger and independent. And he really thought that Nagato, because of his Rinnegan and his power, he was the person who was going to change the world for the better, because that's also what he wanted. He said that he wanted to protect his friends. And Jiraiya thought that he had found the child of the prophecy, okay? But he then found out that they supposedly had died, which didn't happen, but he found out that the three of them died. So he went to find, once again, the child of the prophecy traveling around the world, and he found Minato, which Minato, as he said, was a genius. Like, he could learn any technique with even, like, he was a genius, like, of practicing. He could learn any jutsu, any technique with ease, and he taught him a lot. He was his master for many years. And as the great Toad said in his dream, the child of the prophecy, no, the master, which was Jiraya, was gonna find the child of the prophecy, and he would write books, okay? He would write books and travel the world. So that's what he did. He wrote a book called The Tales of a Brave Ninja. Okay, Toby is actually pretty tall, so I can't like jump over him as easily as I wanted to. But yeah, okay. Look at how slow he is, bro. He is so slow. But it does a lot of damage, which I really like. Okay. Okay. What was I talking about? Okay, he is the master of Minato for a lot of years, and while he's eating ramen, he was eating ramen with Naruto topping. Naruto is actually a topping that you put on certain foods, which is, I think it's rice, isn't it? Like, it's something white with a red swirl on the middle, and it's called a Naruto. Okay, so he was eating, and he remembered that name, and that's like the name he gave to the character of his tale, like of his book. Minato really liked it, and he wanted to call his first child, Naruto. And Jiraiya got really felt really blessed, like not blessed but honored to such a strong ninja as Minato naming his first child as Naruto. Okay, like he basically gave Naruto's name. Come on, man, I'm getting my ass beat, bro. How did that shit hit me? I think I can maybe defeat him. Okay? Nah, okay. Yeah. Never mind that. Okay. So, Minato dies. Story doesn't really progress from that moment on. And later, he he knows Naruto. Like, he meets Naruto for the first time. He never really saw him. But when he heard that his name was Naruto Uzumaki, he automatically knew that it was almost like his grandson, because yeah, he was like a father figure for Minato. Do we know Minato's father? We don't. So yeah, that's why I'm saying like he's a father figure for Minato, which he probably is. I'm not making shit up. Like why can't I hit him? What the fuck? Why? How did she get attacked? He didn't even touch her. Come on, man. This guy's good, actually. Y'all saw his record, right? He had a lot of wins, actually, and not a lot of games. He had a really high percentage, so I'm not really surprised that he's beating me. Okay. He meets Naruto. He trains Naruto before the tuning exam. He teaches him first how to control his chakra, because Naruto doesn't know he has the QB inside of him. Okay? So, come on. Oh my god, bro. What? Yeah. By the way, this is the second time I'm doing this, because the first time I had a problem with audio, my game crashed. I was winning a lot of games, and I was explaining myself a lot better than I am right now. So bear with me. I'm getting a little frustrated with losing games and having to do this all over again. So he trains Naruto. He teaches him Kuchiyo Seno Jutsu before the tuning exams, which he doesn't really use because he doesn't know how to control Kyuubi's chakra. He just tells him that when he's near death, like in a near-death situation, he can unleash Kyuubi's chakra. He doesn't tell him it's Kyuubi. He just tells him he got a special chakra that nobody else has, and it's a really big quantity of chakra. He just has to be able to control it, okay? And he does that. He throws him in a cliff, and Naruto has no choice but to summon a toad like to save himself, and he actually summons one of the strongest, which is Gamabunta, with the Kyuubi's chakra. Yo, wait a sec. Yo, sorry about that. I'm probably gonna edit that shit out. Uh, I had to take care of something, but I'm back now. So let me try to remember what I was talking about. Uh, yeah, he teaches him the Kuchiya Seno Jutsu. He uses it against Garo, which really helps him. And he after that, like after the Chunin exam, after the invasion of Konoha, the destruction of Konoha, they they go to find Tsunade because the third Hokage passed away at the hands of Orochimaru, and they search for Tsunade so she can become the new Hokage, right? What happens? It's one of my favorite arcs in the series, like Shippuden and also classic Naruto. It's a really cool arc. We can really see like the power of the three Sannins for the first time. We don't really see how strong Jiraya is, although like he used a really cool ability against Itachi. It wasn't really a fight against him. He just used an ability to like try to uh, capture them. Okay, he summons this belly. He doesn't summon animal. He summons a belly of a toad, and nobody ever actually got away from that trap that he put, except for Itachi. He didn't know Itachi could use the Amaterasu, and that really we really and we really found out how strong Itachi is, right? Okay, let me. I think I can win this game actually. Man, I got fucked up by that shit. Okay. Uh, Sorry, I went away for a sec there. I had to take care of something again. Uh, but yeah, so we really got to see how strong Itachi is for the first time also. Okay, I don't have priority over Susanoo. Surprise. Okay, that shit almost got me. Shit crazy. Okay. Jiraya is a really, really bad character. Like in this game, it's really annoying to play as him because he's really, really slow. His Rasengan is slow as shit. Okay. We see how strong Itachi is. We see how strong the three Sannin are. And especially Tsunade, because I really thought Tsunade wasn't that tough of a chick. Like, she was just pretty and had big tits. Yeah, that's pretty much what I knew about her. But for her to be a legendary Sannin, she had to be strong. And she is literally really, really strong. But she is the weakest Hokage. Yeah, we gotta admit, she is the weakest Hokage of all the Hokages. Like, she really is. Y'all gotta accept it. Like, she got fucked up by Madara. Like, he used the he cut her in half literally. Like, that shit wasn't even like a challenge for him. All the Kages are shit. Like, this is the worst generation of Kages ever. Like, the old Kages would shit on these new ones. Don't even get it started with me. Don't argue with me on that, because Hashirama would take a shit on all the Kage. Like, okay, it's not fair to use Hashirama because he is the god of all shinobi, but it is fair to use Danzo or Kakashi, because Kakashi is the second weakest, even though he uses Susanoo, which is a big piece of bullshit. That the fact that he can use the strongest ability ever by the Uchiha, and he is not even an Uchiha. He never used, like, even the most imperfect Susanoo. He could use the perfect Susanoo, like, at the first try. That's not suspicious, but Swag Kage, actually go visit his channel. He has a lot of good content. He really explains how Kakashi managed to perform the perfect Susanoo, which is pretty credible. It makes a lot of sense, but still, Kishimoto just wanted a way to make Kakashi stronger, so he invented a lot of bullshit just so he could, like, catch up with the three main characters. Okay, he got stronger than Sakura, though. Don't get me wrong. He got a lot stronger than Sakura. Okay, what else? After the three Sannin fight, okay, I'm gonna check out the comments. Somebody comment this shit. Diogo Fanistão, como é que é? Jiraya é muito lento, é muito fraco. Não gosto de nada. Mas estou a jogar com ele por causa que o vídeo é sobre o Jiraya. Shout out to you, man. You a real one. Whoever watching the stream right now. Shout out to everybody who's watching this after. Subscribe, leave a like for your boy. Support the kid. What else? Then the next time we see him is actually, okay, during that arc, the three Sannin arc, he teaches Naruto how to do the Rasengan, which is actually a jutsu created by the fourth Hokage, Minato. And he teaches that to Jiraiya, okay? Then he teaches it to Naruto, okay? He teaches Naruto the Rasengan, which he uses against Sasuke. And, yeah. What's the next time we see him? After the fight with Naruto, the fight that Naruto against Sasuke fight, Jiraiya appears in the window of the hospital, and he tells him that he has to get a lot stronger because the Akatsuki is coming for him. Not like for the next 3 years they're not gonna come for him. So he has to train hard and get a lot stronger these 3 years. So Jiraiya is gonna help him get stronger because he didn't tell Naruto, but he knew that he was the son of Minato, and he really liked Naruto. He wanted to make him the child of prophecy, since Minato died and he couldn't become the child of prophecy. Okay, so yeah, let's just talk about something really quick, okay? What does Naruto learn during the time skip? Tell me, please. He just learns how to make a bigger blue ball. Like, besides learning a bigger Rasengan or faster or something like that, he doesn't learn anything else. Like, I'm not making this shit up. He actually doesn't learn anything else. Okay, he gets a lot smarter fighting, as we can see, like against the fight with Kakashi. He's a lot smarter now. He can study his opponent or whatever, but uh, like that's not like in 3 years you would have thought like he had a really sick jutsu or something like that. He didn't even control QB's chakra like the minimum. Like at least he could have controlled a little bit of the chakra, but no. Just a bigger Rasengan, yeah, that's it. That's pretty good for 3 years, right? No, that's really weak. But whatever, man. I don't give a fuck about that shit. But okay, what is the next time we see him? Uh, I'm not gonna count anything past the Naruto versus Sasuke arc, like the rescue of Sasuke, because that shit is like Kishimoto really loves fillers, as you can see. He just stuffs fillers up our asses during the Naruto series. So I really passed since the Naruto versus Sasuke fight. I skipped all the way through the Shippuden. So yeah, I don't bother me about. Oh, what about they tried to rescue Sasuke again? Jiraya, Sakura, and okay, that is bullshit because they didn't see Sasuke, and nothing happened. Like after that fight, nothing happened. It was all bullshit fillers. Okay, so yeah, continuing. Uh, his next appearance, like important appearance, is actually against Pain, which is like top 5 favorite arcs in the anime. Top 5 favorite fights, if I'm being real with you. And let me tell you why. Because we didn't know a lot about Jiraiya, but after like this arc, we find out a lot of things about him. Okay, and okay, not and. I'm gonna keep talking about this. I can't like change the subject every time. I can't do that. That shit wrong, bruh. Okay, so. Come on, bro. Chill with that shit, bro. So his shit doesn't end. Okay. 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 Y'all probably know all of this I'm talking about right now, but I still gotta make this video though. So. He infiltrates the hidden rain village, the village hidden in the rain, because he got information that the leader of the Akatsuki was actually residing in that village. Okay, so he wanted to get more information about that. He got infiltrated through a really cool technique. He was inside of a toad's like belly. So his chakra couldn't be tracked, okay? So that was really cool. Wow. We really see his qualities as a ninja, like basic qualities. We learned that he's really good at spying. He is good at he's really good at fighting. That's like one of the best fights in the anime. But he figures out something about the leader of the village, because of like a guy that he captures in the village, and he puts him on the toad of a frog and sends him to Konoha, so he can be interrogated and tell something about the Akatsuki if he knows anything. So then he finds Pain, okay, and he has to fight him because yeah, he's gonna die if he doesn't. So he fights against the Pain that does the summoning. I don't remember his name. Was it Shikushodo or something like that? It was the Pain that used summoning. Okay, so he fought the dog with that separated himself and multiplied. He fought the centipede. He fought the chameleon. He fought that little stupid fucking bird. He fought like almost every summon that he had. Okay. It was such a cool fight. Like the frog that Jiraiya summoned is actually pretty funny. Like all the time, all the shit he said, it was like, "I'm so clumsy." That's all he said. That was pretty funny actually. So it was kind of a comedic relief from the moment, because it was really tense and we were all like, "What the fuck is going on? Is he gonna die?" But yeah, that is the first time that we see his full strength. Okay, that was actually his full strength. Yeah, we never had really seen him use full power because during the fight against Orochimaru, he had a deficit of chakra because of the drug that Tsunade used on him. Okay, he couldn't use a lot of chakra. We had never seen Sage Mode until then, which was pretty cool. The fact that we could see like the Sage Mode for the first time. We didn't really know what it was, but it was really cool. Yeah, he didn't really dominate it, but I really think he was the first person to ever summon frogs and learn the Sage Mode. Was he not? Tell me if I'm wrong, because I think that Jiraya was the first person to ever summon frogs, or he was probably the first person that ever got to mount okay. Mobioku. Yeah, he was the first person. Or was he? Like those statues of frogs, they told us they were people. So I guess he wasn't the first, but I think he was the first to ever summon frogs, wasn't he? I'm probably wrong about this, so never mind what I'm telling y'all. So, okay, so this fight is gonna be a lot harder than I like. The guy's good, and I'm playing with a really shitty character. Look at what I do for y'all, man. I'll be playing with the weakest characters just because y'all want a video, bro. You don't want a video, I want to make the videos, but I stick to my rules, you know. I hate people who use a lot of ninja items, like the tools. I fucking hate that shit, bro. I hate people who only jump and use ninja tools, because that's not real fighting, bro. Fuck out of here with that. Look, he's gonna do this the whole time. Come on, bro. Get a fucking life, dog. Yeah, I'm fucking done. I'm gonna get really annoyed with this game. So I'm gonna keep talking. Never mind about the game, because I'm gonna lose this shit. I was really trying to get at least 200 wins with less than 300 games, okay? And I don't really think that's gonna be possible at this rate, okay? Come on, man. This is some bullshit, bro. Yo, Tsunade is weak as fuck, man. I never quit a game, actually. What is it like to quit a game? So let me keep going about the fight with pain. That was a really tough moment to endure. Like, we finally saw how strong Jiraiya was. We finally found out about pain, and one of my favorite characters died. And I know what y'all gonna say. Like, if he didn't die, we would the series would have gone into a whole different direction. Like, the fact that he died made Naruto grow up as like to a man, because he realized that Jiraiya wasn't going to be present the whole time, so he had to get stronger if he wanted to like survive in the world, because he knew he was going to get captured by, he was trying to get captured by the Akatsuki. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. What else? He doesn't, if Jiraiya hadn't died, then he wouldn't have learned Sage Mode, and he probably would have got captured by Pain. Everybody would have died. So yeah, I think it's better that he died, but still, man, why you gotta do that to my boy Jiraiya, bruh? He was such a cool character. Like, couldn't you have killed Tenten? Why did you have to kill him? Like, come on, bro. I fucking hate this shit, bro. People be using the strongest characters just because they're strong. Like, I play with characters, as y'all know, like my favorite. It doesn't matter if they're strong or not. If I like them in the anime, I'm gonna use them in the game. That's just how I am. But people just like be using the characters they hate the most just because they're strong. That shit pisses me off, actually. Man, I'm fucking done with this game, bro. Come on, look at it. Look at him, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. See, I'm gonna fucking lose this game, bro. And I'm not talking, bro. I should be talking a lot more. I should be focused on talking and not the game. But, yeah, I can't do that shit, bro. I get really annoyed with this shit. This game gets on my nerves, bro. Like no other game. Okay, that shouldn't have hit me, but I guess, bro. Look at how slow he is, bro. Okay, so don't tell me that you didn't like at least wanted to shed a tear, because his death was probably the hardest for me actually in the anime. The toughest moments, like if I had to make a list of the top 5 moments, like Jiraiya would definitely be up there. Just the fact that he looks at his life such like in a such depressing way, like he managed so many things during his life and he can only think about the negatives. Like he says his life has been nothing but failures, although he was a master of one of the strongest ninjas ever, so it wasn't all bad. Sorry to tell you, Jiraiya, but your life hasn't been nothing but failures. But okay, like we really think that Jiraiya is this successful guy who manages to do everything. He's so badass and shit. But when he tells us, like when he doesn't tell us, but he tells himself, looking back at his life, we really get a different perspective on him. Like it's true, he couldn't save his friend. He got rejected by Tsunade. He couldn't save his master from dying. He couldn't save his disciple from dying. He couldn't save Minato or any person that he loved. So yeah, and that way he really failed in his life. But then he says, what should I call the end of my tale? Jiraiya, the tale of Jiraiya the Gallant. Perfect. And what should I call the next one, like the next book? Okay, and he comes up with the name, the story of Naruto Uzumaki, the tale of Naruto Uzumaki, because he says like, I have no legacy. And then he remembers about Naruto and he says, okay, that's not true. I have learned Naruto a lot of things, and I truly believe he is the child of prophecy, because he thought Nagato or Yahiko or Minato were the child of prophecy from the prophecy of the Great Toad. Okay, and they clearly weren't, because Nagato turned out to be evil, and okay, Nagato turned out to be evil, and Minato died, so they definitely weren't the child of the prophecy. Yo, let me just check message. Yo, wait a sec. Bro. Yo, I'm playing ranked right now. After I'm finished with the stream, we can play a bit if you want to. So good. It's all good, bro. Shout out to you for watching the stream, bro. You're a real one. Subscribe and leave a like. Support the boy. Support ya boy. Subscribe and leave a like, because we stay lit. Okay, so his death was really painful to watch. Like when he got his throat fucked up and he lost his arm. His heart. Okay, I'm having trouble pronouncing certain words. My bad. His heart actually stopped working. Pain clearly states that he was sure that his body had stopped functioning, like stopped beating at all. So it was pretty amazing that he came back to life just out of sheer will. Okay. No, okay, I can't remember somebody who did that. That's probably not possible. Definitely not possible. What am I talking about? So yeah, he came back to life just because he's Jiraiya. He's super tough. He's super cool. So yeah, he gets to do that shit. We don't get to do that, but he does, because yeah, it's an anime. He came back to life. He managed to send the message to the hidden leaf through the back of the frog, which was actually pretty cool. The way he used chakra to write a message on his back. Then he gets totally fucked. Like he got that punch from the pain that uses the ability of having a mechanical body, like a human machine. He gets that punch that breaks through the freaking rock, and his body stays intact. Okay, that's really strange, but we learn to believe in shit like that. Like people who watch the anime, we believe in everything Kishimoto throws at us because, you know, it's an anime. We can't like really our suspension of disbelief really suffered from watching that shit. So yeah. What else? Yeah, he doesn't. He comes back to life. He writes the message on the frog's back, and then he died, for real. Like, he goes to the ocean. Why couldn't he swim? Like, I know his body was fucked up, but if he could come back to life from sheer will, you would figure that he could swim a bit, like, or at least. Okay, I wouldn't have liked that he had like ran away. He would survive, but he wouldn't find out who the real Pain was. Okay, that was really important in the story. The fact that he died, as I said previously, but still, he could have run away. His pride was not his pride, but he wanted to continue the prophecy. Like he said that there's gonna be a moment where you will decide how the prophecy will continue. Okay, so he realized this is the moment where I choose not to run away and to fight pain is the moment that will define the destiny of the child of the prophecy or who it is. Right? Okay, I'm getting my shit fucked up. I can't win. Fuck! Can I still win? That shit would have been cool as fuck if I could still win. Oh! Okay, I thought I had used my substitution, but apparently I didn't. So yeah. Okay, so he died. I cried. We all cried. Naruto found out. He learned Sage Mode. He beat the shit out of Pain. And Pain managed to revive everyone that died except for Jiraya. Nice, bro. I appreciate that. That you couldn't save the most important character that had died. Okay, besides Kakashi because he's one of the main characters. But yeah, you couldn't save Jiraiya. Appreciate you, bro. And let's talk about the war. I really want to talk about it because I know what y'all gonna say. His body was impossible to be revived because it was in the bottom of the ocean. He didn't have an arm. His throat was fucked up. His whole body was fucked up. But please tell me if that's the logic. Why couldn't he revive? How could he revive Deidara? Like, how could he find his body? He blew himself up. Literally, he blew himself up. How did he find his body? His body shouldn't even exist. Or Sasori, as a matter of fact, like, Sasori's body was not human. He was a fucking puppet. His heart was shattered to shit by Sakura and Chio. So he was turned into shit. He was not living. He was a puppet. So how did you manage to get his body, his real body? That doesn't make sense, right? Yeah, I know. But suddenly he couldn't get Jiraiya because, oh, his body's in the bottom of the ocean. I guess so, bro. Yeah, guess you're right. Appreciate you. Just like imagine how good of a fight or how good of like episodes would be if Naruto would fight Jiraiya. That would probably be top 5 fights in the whole anime. If I have to make a list, it would definitely be up there. Like Jiraiya's fight against Naruto, like revived Jiraiya. Because like as you know, revived people still have their feelings, but they're being controlled, so they would be able to have a dialogue between themselves. So just imagine that, like them both crying and fighting each other, Naruto showing him Sage Mode and all the different ability that he learns. He will show him the Kurama Link mode that he controlled his Kyuubi's chakra. Imagine him talking to Minato, and bro, that shit would have been so cool. Like the fight, the dialogue, the ending, like him being sealed away and talking to Naruto before he died, and they both cry, and that would be so cool. But no, Kishimoto couldn't do that because I know I understand his point of view. Like it would cheapen his death. Like we want to make his death as impactful as it could possibly be. So if he was revived, we would really take his death not that serious because he came back. So yeah, I understand, but it would still be pretty cool. the fact that he could come back. See, that's probably like my main beef with Kishimoto, is that he couldn't bring Jiraya back. Like, come on, bro. You couldn't really do that shit, bro. You managed to revive people who were their bodies were physically not existent anymore, but you couldn't revive Jiraya. Like, with all the abilities that we have in the Naruto universe, you're telling me you couldn't get Jiraya's body from the bottom of the ocean? What the fuck, bro? You can go to the moon, you can split the moon in half, you can turn yourself into elements and shit, and you can't go to the bottom of the fucking ocean, bro. Come on. That is bullshit, bro. Why couldn't you summon an animal to get the body? How? Like, come on, bro. That is bullshit, bro. But yeah, I should probably like stop. Okay, I talked about pretty much everything. That pretty much wraps it up. Shout out to everybody who's on the stream. Shout out to everybody who's watching this shit right now. Subscribe, leave a like, support the kid. That would really help a lot. Watch my other videos if you want rants on other characters. Drop a comment below on which character I should do next. If you want to, I'm taking suggestions. You can like comment a character. I'll do a rant on him, a video with gameplay. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. This is a video about the Sannin of the 3 Ninja Taboos, Jiraya Sensei, the boss, the dude, the boy, the legend. Yeah, I'm sorry if you didn't expect it to be this long or this short. I don't know what your definition of rant is, but I pretty much covered everything about Jiraya, right? Yeah, what else can I say? He's really wise. He's really a really big perv. That's why he calls him Pervy Sage. Although I don't watch dubbed anime. That shit is fucking shit. That is the cancer of humanity. Dubbed anime is for lazy people who don't love anime. They just like to watch it, okay? So yeah, that states that. So yeah, once again, shout out to everybody who's in the stream right now. Shout out to everybody who's watching this shit after, bro. Comment, subscribe, leave a like, support the boy. I'll see y'all next time, man. Comment below which one you want me to do next. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm just end this shit real quick, you know what I'm saying? Goodbye. Goodbye.